Welcome to the Business Blast podcast. I'm your host, Tyler Wagner. This episode is brought to you by Authors Unite. Authors Unite makes the process of becoming a published best-selling author as simple as sipping your morning cup of coffee. You can learn more about Authors Unite at authorsunite.com. Now, let's jump into the episode. All right, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of the Business Blast podcast. I'm your host, Tyler Wagner. Today, I have Michelle Aubrey with us. She is a leadership coach who works with business owners and entrepreneurs and those that want to become one to build a deeply aligned, fully expressed business, which will leave a powerful legacy that is their life's work. So welcome to the show.
Yeah, thanks so much, Tyler. It's so awesome to be sitting here and podcasting with you. This is great.
Of course. Grateful to have you on. We'll jump in, Michelle. The first one I have for you is, what is the best story from your life that has an underlying valuable message?
Oh. So I think probably the best one, so my accent is from New Zealand. So any of your listeners that are listening, I'm not Australian. I'm from New Zealand, and at some point in my life, I think I was about 24 when I decided to move to England, and I was working as a live-in carer for people with spinal cord injuries. So these are people that were able-bodied before they were in a wheelchair, and they had sustained some sort of injury to their spine, which now left them paralyzed. And with the three people that I cared for on a regular basis, I think what that really taught me was that anything is possible, that it doesn't matter what circumstances you've experienced in your life, that you can still live the life of your dreams and make a massive impact.
And what is the most valuable piece of information we should know that's within your expertise or industry?
When you're making decisions, check where it is that you're choosing from. Ensure that it's outside of a pattern that's going to sabotage you and that will move you forward so that you can truly be living the life of your dreams.
And what's your best piece of overall business advice? So not necessarily industry specific.
Just keep trying. Try, fail, screw up, try again, get back up, and just keep going. Yeah, stay committed to the cause.
I'm so glad you said that. It's actually, I shared a quote today that I saw, a Thomas Edison quote, and it was like, it said something like, I never failed. I just tried 10,000 things that didn't work.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's it. That's how you should be doing it. I love that.
Yeah.
So the next one I have for you is, if you could give your younger self one piece of advice, what would that be?
Oh, just keep going. That it doesn't matter how hard it feels or how disgusting or gross it might seem to be. Just keep going. That life is happening for me, not to me. That's what I'd be at.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And so that kind of leads in then. So in your opinion, what is the key to happiness?
Connection, honesty, being really real with what you believe to be true and speaking it.
And what is the best book that you've read, and what was the number one thing you learned from that?
Oh, man, Daring Greatly by Brené Brown. She's my sovereign for sure. She's absolutely phenomenal. And I think it kind of comes back to that connection piece, is that when you're truly vulnerable in your truth, when you're really sharing what it is that's there for you, you truly get to create connection.
And what is your favorite quote and why?
I think it's not Thomas Edison. It's I cannot remember who it's by right now that I've got that name in my head. But it's, if you want to have something. Oh, it's so funny. I'm thinking it's Thomas Edison, but it's not that person. JFK once said that the only reason to make a speech is to change the world. So that's one that's coming up for me right now.
Got it. Okay. Thank you so much for coming on. The last one that I have for you before we let you go is, where is the best place for our audience to find and or connect with you online?
Facebook's definitely the best one. So Michelle Aubrey on Facebook, that would be the best place. And then my website is michelleaubrey.com.
Perfect. Thanks again for jumping on.
Yeah, thanks so much. This has been great.
The podcast you just heard was published with Anchor. Got something you want to say to the creator of this show? Send them a voice message using the Anchor app, free for iOS and Android.